Hey Pisces, welcome to She-ruhz Tarot. Today's read's a general read for the collective. If you can see, the header says, what will February 2022 bring for you? So this is your monthly read. Let's see what Valentine's month has to bring for you. This may or may not be your message. It is a message for the collective of Pisces. That means anybody that has Pisces anywhere in their chart, this message is meant for you, but I do ask for you to remember that it is a general read. So I'm not able to completely fine tune your message. If it is your read, I can only kind of get, if you were to look at it like it's a big bubble, I can only kind of look into it. But we can't go down into it and zero in on the exact. All right? I'm working on being able to do that for you guys. So in the meantime, we're going to look at each week. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4, so you can follow along. Overall energy is sitting up here. You have the sun for your overall energy. It looks like clarity and happiness coming with that. You should recognize whether or not this is or is not your message within the first, actually after the first week, you should recognize whether it is or isn't, because we've already went through the majority of the first week. And the overall energy should pretty well help you, as well as the little messages at the bottom of the deck. So that should help you recognize whether or not it is or is not your message. If it's not, if you don't feel comfortable with it being your message, you don't resonate, relate, ring-a-ding, so on and so forth, and you wish to go observe other natal chart zodiacs, I do encourage you to do so. But I please, I also encourage you to take note that you are born under many zodiacs and constellations, not just 4 of them. Those are for main focuses. That it's not who you are and your story. Okay? And so what I encourage for you on that is what you are drawn to. So when you look at your natal chart and you see all the zodiacs that are in there, what your eyes fall in, what you're drawn to, go observe that one. That's probably what you're being called to. But may you find the message that you are looking for. So with this being a precursor of what the month is bringing for you, I do encourage you to either put this in your favorites so you can go back and look at each week and follow along, or to write it in a journal, take notes, whatever you need to do in order to kind of keep tabs on this so you can see how each week goes if you believe this to be your message. But I do ask that you do not force this message to fit your situation or your life. It should appear like if somebody wrote your life as a book and you just read it and then it is your story that way. Okay? Because the messages, further messages that we'll get after we do some clarification, that's, further messages of your situation that Spirit sees occurring. And then the guidance, those are the 2 things that we're really looking for, but mostly the guidance and how to handle, how to address the situations that are occurring via, Spirit's guidance, the higher realm, those that are not truly involved in the 3D and the physical realm. So therefore their emotions are not involved, and they're a higher being. They are not all-knowing. They are not omnipotent. They are not the divine. They are the spirits, the guides, our brothers and sisters. So, what they see occurring for you and what they encourage for you to do. But it's always up to you to take in the message or to disregard it as well. Please remember that you have free will. Okay, so we're going to do a quick overview here, then we'll do some clarification, go for those further messages of what Spirit says, hey, by the way, kind of message, and then we'll get some guidance from Spirit and see what Spirit might have to say for you. So, like I said, your overall energy here is the sun. Before we begin, I would very much so like to ask Spirit to come forward and assist Pisces. You. I was getting ready to say you, Pisces, to open your eyes to see, your ears to hear, your heart to feel, and your intuition to discern this message that you are about to receive and follow along. So I was just told, and follow along. Okay. Apparently we're going to be going through it pretty quickly. Or breezing is what I was just told. Breezy? Breezy? Does that mean anything to anybody? All right, so for the first week, like I said, the overall energy, you have the sun, happiness, and clarity. The bottom of the deck, we have the moon and the 9 of Pentacles. And then we have the 3 of Cups. Clarity over some illusions, becoming independent, and celebrating that. Nice story. I love it. Becoming strong and independent and confident in oneself. I love it. So the first week we have the 4 of Pentacles. Either we're holding on to our money, maybe we need to, watching our money, watching our pennies, or we're holding back from something, whether speaking something or addressing something. We could very well be holding back, but that's definitely a clarification need right there. Excuse me. For the second week, we have the 6 of Cups and the Chariot. Holy crap, somebody from the past is coming in, and we'll do clarification, or you can be learning something from the past and choosing a different path. We'll find out as we do clarification. Okay. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles, beginning something new and more solid and stable. But we're feeling like we got the weight of the world on our shoulders. 10 of Wands. That's the third week. True, I can't argue with that though. You do, when you're beginning something new and trying to make something stable and solid, you feel like everything's coming at you when you're trying to do something right, So then we have the fourth week, we have Temperance. Finding some peace, some balance, some harmony, some healing. Nice. And I'm just getting that breath of fresh air, that sigh of, it's all good. That's what I'm getting from this. Okay. All right, let's do some clarification here and see what we have. So, do we need to clarify the sun? No. Okay. Overall energy is good. Please clarify the 4 of Pentacles, first week of February 2022 for Pisces. Please clarify the 4 of Pentacles. Home, hearth, happiness, and stability. Could be a relationship. We're holding tight to it so we can build something stable, have another opportunity, and you're definitely trying to manifest a second opportunity with an earth element. Stability. Okay, so please clarify these 6 of Cups and the Chariot for second week. So the truth is going to be spoken, things are going to be cut away, and a new beginning is going to come out of it in regards to your 2 of Cups partnership. Okay, so somebody that's very independent, financially stable, and confident is very determined to close out an old cycle and begin a new one, leave some past behind, and head towards what's most beneficial for them, the 2 of Cups. Creating an exciting new beginning, getting over the past, heartaches. Yes, I was told, get over the past heartaches. And getting over this past heartaches and celebrating that. Okay. Well, let's find out. Please clarify the Ace of Pentacles and 10 of Wands, third week, February 2022 for Pisces, please. Six of Cups. 6 of Cups. This is somebody that you're trying to hold on to, and it's becoming pretty difficult, and you're trying to create stability, and it's becoming quite a challenge. And you're evaluating whether or not it's worth the time and the effort, or should you choose a different path. Clarified temperance, please. Holy crap, really? Okay, that's a pile of mess I'm not taking. This came out first. We're going to find out what that has to say. That's how it fell. Seven of Swords. Reevaluating a situation. Bringing an end to the Ten of Cups. And creating something different out of it. Transforming it. And working on finding that balance, that peace, that harmony, and that healing. So you can then be very, very happy. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get any further messages for you here. Wow. Okay. So, yeah. Jump right out there, why don't you? So, it's time to take some action. You are very close to achieving your goal because a new beginning is coming. A new start. A new start is coming. That's your, by the way, message. How about any guidance for Pisces regarding this message, please? Oh, and by the way, the bottom of this deck is Hold Your Vision, because you are good enough is behind that. And then we have Archangel Michael. He's with you, helping you, protecting you to get you through this. But please be willing to forgive. Always be willing to forgive. And think only positive things so that you can heal. And stability can come out of that. And if you have need, ask the angels to help you. Ask your guides, your spirits. And Goddess is behind that, so you can create, which is actually Empress, so you can create a new life and nurture that. Okay. All right. So, with all that being said, let's see about the energies that are in here for you. The more major arcanas you have, the more the divine and the universe are at work. The more minor arcanas you have, they're sitting back waiting for you to make a decision so they can leap in and clear that path for you so it's nice and smooth. We have Scorpio in here. We have Sagittarius, Cancer, and Leo. All right. With that being said, I pray that this message has found who it needed to find, been delivered to those seeking the information and guidance in regards to what February is bringing towards you. May you have paid close attention, as I said in the very beginning. Please pay close attention and follow along. Okay. I'm going to actually, for next week, I'm going to swap the reads. Instead of next week being the current energies, I'm going to actually do what's headed towards you. Kind of makes more sense to me, you know. So if this is your read, then please make sure you hit favorites, journal it, follow along so you can figure out what steps you need to take next. And again, for next week, we'll find out what's headed towards you. I do look forward to next week to find out what the reads are going to be. And again, please be patient with me. I'm still working on that consistency here for you guys, so you know which days to truly look for me on the reads that are coming out. All right. Well, until your next week read, may all your choices and decisions be very, very blessed.